Finally, I'm going to also share you this screen. It's a small, add-on here at GivingTree, the MLO website, but I think it's going to be very, very useful for you guys as I need it. So quick shout out to Gia. Thank you for creating this. So once you go into GTL MLO Board, and you know what? Let me start this over because this is, do you guys even know how to get here? It's on ERP. Okay, so if you go to ERP, here, you'll see it says MLO Board. Okay, right there in the middle from home screen. On a quick note, I'm sure you guys all know this, but remember LoanSifter is on the homepage for ERP as well. Thank you, Peter and the IT team. I think this is a game changer, right? So you guys all know that when you open up LoanSifter, instead of having to open up the pricing at Google Gmail, the authentication code pops up right here in a matter of seconds. Okay, so it's a quick little neat change to utilize that. But anyways, MLO Board. Okay. If you don't know, because obviously with the progression of just not just GivingTree lending, but just technology and AI and whatnot, we obviously have our team has grown. We're shifting personnel around to make things more efficient. Okay, right. The name of the game is speed. So do you understand? Under there are different team members who touch the file for certain for specific roles. Okay, and so if you go to the GTL MLO Board under announcements, processor contacts, okay, you will see now the different roles that everyone's taking on. Okay, if you want to snapshot this to keep on your phone, just to know who you need to contact when it comes to what part of the file, there it is. Okay. Chi, who is on right now, is not on here to note because Chi's specific job is to go over loan scenarios. Okay, so please utilize that on the ERP. I'll show you that once again. But again, these are your contacts per file. And believe me, if you haven't submitted a loan recently, you will at one point or another pretty much be hearing from them or communicating with each of these team members at one point in the loan file, especially if you're dealing with a condo. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward, guys. Hannah and Sydney, you guys will probably communicating with the most. Okay, and kudos to Sydney. You've been doing a great job. I've been working with her a lot, more than even Gia herself. She's kind of taken over, and she's doing a fantastic job. So thank you, Sydney. So let me exit out of this real quick. Right, and kind of go back to real quickly the scenario inquiry, guys. Okay, this is what if you have a scenario you are unsure of, please use a loan scenario. You guys are you, as the GivingTree group here, aware of I think it's in the hundreds now, but the dozens and dozens of loan scenarios that you can find? Okay, it is in Google Sheet format. Yeah, so literally hundreds now. But do we do cannabis, right? What are our loan doc options, construction options? Can we do a DSCR in New York State? It's quite a bit. It might be easier, I would say, to probably just submit a loan inquiry. What does an employment contract at will mean, right? So, this is a great tool and a resource. What she basically does is she takes your prompt that you fill out, okay, and and she will send it out to as many lenders, wholesalers as needed, and she will then record the responses for us here, and so you'll get that. Okay. What about bridge loans? Who offers bridge loans? Oh, there's ACOLEN and Florida Capital. It's right here. So if there's something you don't understand, like a bank statement, CPA letter to verify the ratio, not quite sure what that is asking, but oh, I see. So right, for bank statement programs, right, some lenders at 50% expense ratio, which is their default, a CPA letter is not required. Okay, our default is 50%. So yeah, go through it. There's a ton of resources there, scenarios, I'm sure at this point or another. Yeah, if there's a scenario you have, it's probably on there at this point. Okay, but utilize that. So that's it for me. Those just the housekeeping items there. Without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to Peter, as he'll be again going over some expectations and goals and the vision for Giving Tree for this new year.
Thank you, Rockner.